It's Friday, February 12th, and you're watching The Great Lost Rewatch. Today we're talking about what Kate does. What Kate does apparently is not that too terribly different from what Kate did. She's still a fugitive on the run. Arst is like the one character who has not changed at all in these flash sideways. When Claire gets out, we see that she is in fact pregnant, so there goes one of my theories. Opens up Claire's luggage and there is a stuffed whale. Didn't Aaron own that stuffed whale in our island reality? In season 4. In season 4, Something Nice Back Home. Yes, Aaron does have a stuffed whale. I'm almost 100% sure on this. The woman feels that she just can't take care of the baby right now. This causes Claire to be upset and go into labor. Kate goes to get Claire's doctor to ask what's up, and it turns out that Claire's doctor is none other than Ethan. He just didn't want to stick her with any unnecessary needles, so that's something that's quite changed. They lose the baby's heartbeat. Claire starts to freak out. What's happening to my baby? And in another moment of complete panic, Claire kind of blurts the name of the baby out. Aaron. She did this on the island when he was taken. On the island, Saeed has come back to life. The others seem concerned about this. They want to go talk to Saeed privately because they have a few questions for him.
You have a few questions? Well, so do we.
I have questions. I have lots of questions. The others take Saeed and perform tests on him. The whole time that Kate and Jen are with these others, I kept looking at Aldo and going, I know you from somewhere. Where do I know you from? Was the guy who Kate hit in the face with a rifle to get out of the Hydra station in season 3. Kate and Jen are asking the others all these questions, and Justin seems like he's going to start to answer them, and then Aldo says, Justin, shut up! And to which I say, no, Aldo, you shut up! The others say that there's no kind of literal description of what is wrong with Saeed. The closest that they can come with is that he is infected. The sickness. The others give Jack a pill, and they say that this is medicine for Saeed. Jack says, I'm not giving that to Saeed. And Dogan, who now speaks English, says, tell me, Jack, has anybody died because you were in charge here on the island? And Jack in his mind is going, Dogan says, well, this is a chance to redeem yourself. Sawyer is sitting out on the dock looking at the island, very wistful.
I made her stay on this island because I didn't want to be alone.
We see that Sawyer is holding an engagement ring.
I was going to ask her to marry me.
I mean, if you were not moved by that, if you were not emotionally touched, something is wrong with you. I was crying my eyes out. Josh Holloway, I think, gave his best performance to date in this episode. Just so heartbreaking. And in a very Desmond-like gesture, he takes the engagement ring and throws it into the water. Dogan says, I have a translator because I need one to separate myself from my people, which is a perfectly logical explanation for why he's a translator, and I am okay with it. And Dogan says, you just have to trust me, Jack.
I don't trust myself. How am I supposed to trust you?
That is a great line.
Let's see where trust gets us.
It was not medicine, but it was poison to kill Saeed. Dare I say it, we're kind of getting awesome season 1 Jack back, and I am really excited about that. Logan says that there is a darkness growing inside of Saeed, and once it reaches his heart, everything that you knew about your friend will be gone. Jack asks, how do you know that this is going to happen? And Dogan replies, because it happened to your sister. Dun dun dun. Then Aldo and Justin are shot and killed by a mysterious person that turns out to be Claire, who seems to be a sort of proxy for Rousseau right now. I know a lot of people didn't like this episode. Maybe I like this episode more than most people because I knew I wasn't going to love it, because I knew it was a Kate-centric episode, and history shows that Kate-centric episodes are not my favorite. And I think also a lot of people were turned off by this episode because some people had certain expectations that season 6 was going to be this bam, 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 answer kind of, we have no time to breathe, so let's get into it kind of season. Certainly there were aspects of this episode I wasn't particularly a fan of. The whole sideways flash just was not that interesting to me at all, particularly because I thought they did a lot of kind of stretching, really. Like, really, Claire, you're going to go with this woman who held you up at gunpoint not 5 minutes ago. But we had great stuff in this episode. I mean, the whole thing with being claimed like pieces on a chessboard, or maybe pieces of backgammon, that would be more appropriate. Claimed and infected and the sickness. I mean, I'm really excited to have that finally explained. Good episode, not great episode. I don't know anything about the next episode except that it's called The Substitute, so I'm excited for that.
We're gonna need to watch that again.